It's a rare opportunity that the filters are off and the air is off and they are swimming around having a bit of a munch up. There's a bit of reflection on the surface, sorry about that guys, but these guys are all going to get photographed probably tomorrow. It's a bit windy today, I don't want to stress them out. If it is noisy in the background, it's because the roof bangs in the wind. But they're up, they're moving around, there are loads in this tank. You don't realise how many fish are in here until the filters come off. These guys are all looking for homes, with exception of that big Benicuri. Apologies, but that one is not for sale. That is a fish that we bought at a charity auction and we will be keeping it. It was bought to help raise money for something, and as a result of which it stays with us. It's one of our memories. So everyone has to have a fish that they can eat. Just like that one down there. That one, that's a weird and wonderful fish. We don't know what that is, but that can go to a good home. I was going to keep it, but I can't keep everything. I always say this, I can't keep everything. I don't have enough tanks to keep everything. But the rest of these guys are all going to be up for sale. Some of them are amazing fish. There are some shags in here that are low quality, but they are low quality, but they have got good personalities. So if you want a friendly shag, I've been hand feeding these guys for quite some time. But they're looking for some more food. They've just had their food. We might give them some more in a second. They're on a special food at the moment because we've gone from different fluctuating temperatures. We tend to find that when we get fluctuating temperatures, because we are a barn, although we are away from the elements predominantly, we do have our little friendly robins that live in the roof somewhere, and this place is not dust free, is not dust proof. We still get the elements for outside, so you do still get bird feathers and poop and everything else. We live in the country. You're never going to escape from things like that, but along with that stuff you can occasionally encounter some flukes. So we have a food when our temperatures fluctuate. These guys get spoiled, and I purposely make them food. Now the monsters down the end need some more food, so I'll take you down there and show you the food. These guys will not eat loads of food, just enough to keep them going, and they only get food when they want it because they are not heated. So if they're hungry, they can have it. It is wheat germ food at the moment, but as I said, if they're hungry, they can have it. If they're not hungry, then they don't get it. We only feed when they're looking for it. So down here, there we go. Here's the monsters. These guys are all going to want some more food. These guys are running at 26 degrees. They are for sale, but only if you've got a heated pond. I'm not selling them out if you haven't got a heated pond, because I don't want dead fishes. So there we go. There is some fancy food. They will eat that in a minute. The air's off because I'm cleaning one of the filters. But this food, I don't know if you can see it very well. It has bits in with it. So this is a handmade garlic food. And we feed handmade garlic food to keep fluke at bay. The downside to this is that the warehouse stinks of garlic. Like, I mean, as the minute you take a lid off a tank or a filter, you get the waft of garlic. However, flukes are like vampires. They don't like garlic. And this is a very natural way, without chucking them full of pesticides or anything like that, to help keep fluke at bay, just in case. They do get scraped. We are clear of scrapes. We have not had any issues on any of our scrapes for months. But this is one of the things that we do to help prevent having those issues. Each to their own. Some people will say, oh, it's a waste of time. Some people won't. But you'll occasionally buy Koi health food that has garlic in it. I'm not going to buy Koi health food because it's branded, and branded food is like buying a pair of Nike trainers. They cost a fortune. Don't need it. I need a normal pair of trainers that work for what I want them to do. So in this case, they get handmade garlic food. If you would like any advice or tips on what I do, I'll quite happily show you or tell you what we do with our garlic food and how we make it. But obviously I don't sell it. It is purely handmade, and it has to be refrigerated once it is made, so I make a week's worth at a time, and they only get it for a week. They get a week's worth of food on garlic, and then they go back to their normal food. A bit like when you do colour food, they get colour food for 4 weeks, and then they go back to normal food. So you don't, it's not something you give them all the time, but it is good as a preventative, because as I said, flukes are like little vampires. So yeah, but anyway, the main reason for this video today, nothing to do with food, I just thought I would add it in there, is you may have noticed that we have changed our name. That sign on the front is our name. That is predominantly was us. It's still the same, we're still the same people. My phone number was on there if you did want any help or advice or filters or I don't know, medicines, food, anything. You can give me a ring or a text. If you ring me, I might not necessarily answer you all the time because I do have no signal a majority of the time unless I'm around the internet. However, I will always get back to you, or leave me a voicemail or send me a text. I also have a screaming baby, so if the baby is asleep, my phone is on silent. So yeah, but the reason for our name change is, as I said, it's nothing to do with the fact that we have changed people or anything like that. It's because of him. We use our initials in our name. So J and P was J and Phil. So we've now added the T in, so Teddy is in the middle. And that is purely the reason we use our initials. Apparently I'm not allowed to put the dog's initial on there as well, but yeah, so it is our initials. And we go that they're eating all their food now. So yeah, we're all still wrapped up. We survived all the 50-mile-an-hour winds. No damages. And job for this week, get some more fish photographed. And I've got to clear all my craft stuff. Teddy's not happy about all my craft boxes. He wants his playpen. So all that craft stuff there has got to go. Don't worry, he's not in any danger. He's quite happy just sitting there. He was asleep. Nothing is going to fall on him. It's all perfectly stable. And he's being well looked after. But we are clearing all this out so I can put him a playpen here. And we have new tanks going here. So I have a lot of work to do. So yeah, have a good day. And hopefully none of you's got blown away. And your fish are all good. And if there is anything you should need, these ones are shy. They don't like us today. If there is anything that you need, then hit me up with a message. As I said, my phone number was on the bit at the front. Message, WhatsApp, Telegram, Viper. I have all of them because I speak to people all over the country and different countries because I have relatives everywhere. So any way, shape or form, if you'd like to message me, or we have a Facebook page, you can find us on there as well. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and don't forget to hit the like button for me. Take care.